Welcome to an advanced capper's guide for Tribes Ascend. My name is SmallKiwi, and in this video I will be talking about advanced topics related to capping in tribes. First, let's look at the weapons in a capper's loadout, specifically the primary weapons, the light spin fuser and the bolt launcher. These two weapons fire relatively slow-moving projectiles that explode on impact for lots of damage. The differences are that the spin fuser fires in a straight line, has a slightly faster reload time, and lower damage per shot. Conversely, the bolt launcher fires an arcing projectile, has slower reload speed, and higher damage per shot. Each weapon has an upside for a capper, and there is no wrong choice. The spin fuser's lower damage makes it a better candidate for use for impulse jumps, as we will take less self-damage. However, our primary impulse jump item is the impact nitron, not the spin fuser or bolt launcher. The bolt launcher does more self-damage when used for impulse jumping, but the extra damage means it is also more effective for clearing the flag of deployables and enemies, and more potent for self-defense if you are a good shot. I believe this is personal preference, but I prefer the bolt launcher for the added flexibility. Next, the secondary weapons. Again, we have two choices, the light assault rifle and the shotgun. Unlike the two primary weapons, however, these two are like night and day. The shotgun is excellent at close range, and can kill an enemy light in as little as 2 shots. The fact that the shotgun is a hit scan weapon means that it is also just as potent in the hands of someone with a high ping. The lag compensation in Tribes Ascend means that hit scan weapons hit where and what you expect them to if you are accurate. Not so with projectile weapons like the LAR. A projectile weapon like the LAR will be difficult to use with a higher ping, as the on-screen tracers will not quite land where you expect them to. Beyond that, however, the LAR is a great weapon in the hands of a skilled player. It has extremely high damage per second, even at a medium range. You can reliably deal smaller amounts of damage at long range with some practice. While the shotgun is potent and very useful for close defense, my preference is for the LAR and the ability to land shots beyond the meager range of the shotgun. Once again, I feel that a large part of selecting between these two secondary weapons falls to personal preference. Finally, we come to the last decision point in the Pathfinder class, Thrust Pack versus Energy Recharge Pack. The Energy Recharge Pack does exactly what we would expect, cause our energy pool to regenerate faster. Choosing the Thrust Pack means foregoing faster energy regeneration, but allows us to instantly accelerate by using a portion of our energy pool. In terms of Pathfinder packs, I believe there's a clear winner. The Thrust Pack allows for quicker route starts, usefulness in close defense situations by allowing us to dodge, and it has many uses while off route, such as thrusting towards a loose flag. While the Energy Pack might open up the odd, difficult to complete route, I have found that every single route that I could run with Energy Recharge was doable with Thrust Pack. That being said, I do recommend that beginners use the Energy Recharge Pack when learning, as it will provide some extra forgiveness should you make a mistake. Now let's see what we'll be up against when we try to cap the flag, and how to best confront these challenges. Every time we make an attempt at grabbing the enemy flag, we can expect to encounter one or more of the following: heavy on flag, deployables such as force fields, mines, and turrets, light defense, and snipers. Even one of these obstacles could completely shut down a solo capper, and that's why Tribes Ascend is a team game, and even the capper's role requires some teamwork. The best chance we will have at grabbing the flag is against a dead or disrupted defense. For that, it's best to have some friends, or at least some cooperative strangers. Once you have found someone willing to work with you to ensure the flag stand is clear or in chaos when you grab, you must be able to communicate to them when the offensive storm must hit. If you have voice communication software, it's a simple matter of telling your teammates to create havoc on your mark. If not, don't worry. You can communicate this information with the in-game VGS chat system. The accepted voice binds to let your teammates know when you are close to grabbing are VSAF,
I'll go for the enemy flag.
and VFF,
I have the flag!
as the grab is imminent. In order to use these effectively, however, we must know when we will hit the flag stand, so we must have timings of our routes, or a best estimate, and plan accordingly. But what do we do if we have no friends to help us, or our friends have failed to clear all the enemy flag defenses? Each obstacle must be tackled in a different way. For example, if your team has left you to deal with the heavy on flag, there are 2 options available to us: knock him out of the way, or go around him. Preferably, we will try to do both. In order to do this, we will use the reach perk to allow us to pass beyond the reach of the Hoff, but within reach of the flag. As we approach the flag, we shoot at the Hoff's feet in order to knock him away from our intended path. In many cases, a well-timed bolt or disc, combined with flag reach and a well-aimed trajectory, will allow us to pass by unscathed, flag in hand. In the case of mines on the flag, So long as all mines can be cleared with a single explosive shot, we can shoot near enough to trigger the mine and allow us to escape unharmed. Force fields are trickier. If the field does not have low enough health to be cleared with a well-aimed shot or two, and no help is coming, the best bet is to find a route which allows us to grab the flag and bypass the force field. Turrets should be less of a problem. We simply ensure that we have a good amount of health as we approach the stand, and go as fast as we can. If we are going fast enough, the turret will barely land a shot on us before we are out of range. Light or medium defense on the stand will pose a greater challenge. These players will attempt to shoot us as we approach, and likely hit us with either an impact nitron or explosive weapon as we grab the flag. We have two weapons against the LD, however, speed and surprise. Going faster is just a matter of finding fast routes and running them well. Check my YouTube channel for some of these. But surprising an LD can be more difficult. To surprise the defense, it is best to use a multitude of routes that grab the flag from different directions. If we force the defenders to watch for multiple attack vectors, it increases the chances that we will slip by while their backs are turned. Last, but definitely not least of the obstacles a capper must face, is the dreaded skillful sniper. To defeat a sniper, we must use the same tricks we used to defeat the LD on the stand, speed and surprise, but a sniper's excellent vision means that there is an added layer of difficulty. To slip by a sniper, we must consider using unorthodox routes which stay out of a sniper's line of sight for as long as possible, observe where the sniper is perched, and plan routes accordingly. Another tool in the capper belt that is very difficult to defend against is the strike grab. A strike grab is done by lining up with the enemy flag, boosting our strike to maximum speed, and jumping out at the last moment to grab the flag. We do this by aiming the strike just below the flag stand and controlling our altitude with our jets. Done successfully, a strike grab is very difficult to defend against, so it is an excellent idea to perfect the technique. Lastly, we will talk about self-defense, and how to best hold on to the enemy flag once we have it. A lot of dangerous situations can be avoided by maintaining our speed and being aware of our surroundings and of enemy positions. If our flag is not on stand to allow us to cap, and we don't have friends around to pass the flag to, or to rely on for defense, one strategy is to rabbit the flag. Use terrain around the base to ski non-stop and maintain speed. If we remain aware of our enemies and make use of friendly players and base turrets, we can deter all but the most determined chaser. The downside to rabbiting is that it takes us away from our own flag stand should our flag come home, and it is possible that the enemy will grab before we have a chance to cap. Therefore, if we have friends we can count on to help protect the flag, it can be best to find a defensible position near the friendly flag stand and face attackers head on. I hope you have found this guide to be informative and entertaining. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for future guides. Check out my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/thesmallkiwi to watch me play Tribes live, and follow me on Twitter for the latest updates on everything Tribes related. Thanks for watching, and remember, you gotta go fast.